Hi Tanu, good afternoon. Tanu, please wait for a minute, sir will be joining us. Hello everyone, good afternoon. Just wait for some time. Just wait for 2 to 3 minutes. Sir will be joining us. Okay. Please don't left the meeting.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, hello everyone. Hope you're doing well. So we have Tanu. How are you, Tanu? I hope everyone is doing well. So, hi, hello everyone. Hope you're doing well. Guys, am I audible? We have Tanu. How are you, Tanu?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay, great. So we have. Hi, Sundaram. How are you? Everyone is doing well. So, hi, hello everyone.
Yes, I am good.
Great. So, welcome everyone today to WorldEdX, and my name is Raza Siddiqui, and today I'm going to
Audible.
represent a small piece of information on IELTS Writing Task 2.
Yes, I am good.
Great. So, welcome everyone today to WorldEdX. Okay, so there's a technical problem. Give me a second, guys. Today I'm going to
Audible.
represent a small piece of information on IELTS Writing Task 2.
Yes, I am good.
Great. So welcome everyone today to WorldEdX. Okay, so there's a technical problem. Give me a second, guys. Today I'm going to
Audible.
represent a small piece of information on IELTS Writing Task 2. Great. So welcome everyone today to WorldEdX. So there's a many members of my second class today. I'm going to represent a small piece of information on IELTS Writing Task 2. Great. So welcome everyone today to WorldEdX. So there's a many members of my second class today. I'm going to represent a small piece of information on IELTS Writing Task 2. Great. So welcome everyone today to WorldEdX. So there's a
Recording in progress.
I'm going to represent a small Yeah, hi guys, how are you? Hi guys, am I audible?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Okay, great. So welcome to IELTS WorldEdX IELTS Writing Task 2. So this session is for the IELTS aspirants who are, struggling with the writing task 1 and 2. So specifically, we are going to discuss this writing task 2, like tips and tricks and some useful information. So quickly, let's start. And anyone like to say about writing task 2? Any piece of information anyone having about it? Yes, guys.
Yes,
Okay. Yeah, Sundaram, can you just let me know about? Can you just
yes,
help us know some information? Yeah.
yeah. Everybody told to write like paraphrasing,
Mm-hmm. Okay,
writing down
paraphrasing.
the yes, writing
Mm-hmm.
down the same thing again and again in different aspects.
Okay. All right. So it's about paraphrasing. As for Sundaram, it's about paraphrasing. Okay. Uh, that's great. Anyone else like to share something regarding IELTS writing task 2? Anyone? Okay, that's fine. So, guys, my name is Raza Siddiqui, and I will be your IELTS mentor. And I'm working here at WorldEdX. So today is the fourth day of our online sessions. We discussed few topics earlier, day 1, day 2, and day 3. So this is day 4. And the people who miss our some important sessions, they can just quickly type WorldEdX IELTS on YouTube, and they can go through the previous sessions and doubts. Okay, guys. So today we are going to discuss something very important task of IELTS. This is writing task 2. So basically, writing task 2 is an essay, and there are few things you know student generally face. So let's talk about IELTS writing task 2. What generally happen? So if we talk about IELTS writing task 2, it's a 250 words essay in 40 minutes. And if we talk about IELTS academic, we have to write in a formal academic writing, and few other things included. Counts will be double if the it's double than the task 1. And the questions types which include in writing task, it's argument, problem solving, or discussion. Okay, guys, you might be unable to see my video because there's some technical glitch here. I'm so really sorry for that. In case anyone have any doubt or any questions or any query, can ask then and there. Okay. So guys, we are discussing about the IELTS essay task 2. So can anyone tell me how many types of essays are there in task 2? Anyone before we start the session? Yes, guys. Any idea? How many types of essays in task 2? Okay, that's fine. No worries. I will just explain you about the types of tasks 2. So there are 5 types of generally, in essay task 2. First one is opinion essay, which is agree and disagree. Second, we have discussion essay, which are both views. Third, we have advantages and disadvantages essay. The fourth one is problem solution essay. And the fifth one is double direct question essay. Okay, you guys might be aware of it or not. So we'll talk in brief that what are these essays, consist of, how many parts are there, what exactly we do in. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the task 2 in opinion based. So guys, this is basically, agree and disagree. So इस task में basically क्या होता है? You are asked to choose a side and clearly say that you have to clearly say that whether you are agree or disagree with the statement. Okay, so basically you have to choose a side and support it with the reasons and examples. Okay, and a few things we have to take care about it, that you have to be clear with your opinion throughout the essay. The questions you will be encountered or you will be facing, like do you agree or disagree the social media is harmful? Or the same question comes in a different way, like do you agree or disagree that social media is harmful to society? So the question are same, and you have to follow the structure. So there's a structure which we are going to complete the writing task to. So this is, we have discussed about opinion essay. Now we are moving to the next essay, which is discussion essay. Okay, so this is basically about both the views. You must discuss both the sides of a topic and then give your own opinion. So let's take an example. Like you might be get a question. Some says kids need screen time limits, other disagree. Or we can say some things parents should control children's screen time, while others say it's their choice. Discuss both view and give your opinion. So here, what we have to do, we have to be stay balanced, and you have to explain each view fairly before giving your point of view. Okay, and we have to be a bit clear about the state of your own opinion. And this is the second discussion essay, which comes in the IELTS writing task 2. Yes, guys, any doubt, any query in this? Anyone like to add on something on this or wants to know something? I'm happy to answer. So the first one, I have talked about opinion essay, which is agree and disagree. And the second one, I talked about discussion essay, which you have to write the both the views. Okay, now we are moving on the third part of third kind of uh, essay, or you can say third type of essay, which is advantage and disadvantage essay. I hope you guys might be familiar with this, or you have a bit of idea of it. So in this essay, you are asked to write about the benefits and drawbacks of something. Okay, let's take an example. Mm, discuss the benefits and drawbacks of situation or idea. Or you might be asked, what are the advantages and disadvantages of online education? So basically, what we have to do, we have to clearly divide pros and cons into separate paragraphs. Sandram, I just want to know that do you have any idea what are pros and cons? Or anyone like to give a example or the meaning of pros and cons? What do we mean by pros and cons? Anyone have any kind of idea? Yes, guys. Anyone can tell us that what is pros and cons? What is the meaning of this? Uh, we have a question from Ginu, and they said that can we write this essay in the school format? I would say no. We cannot write in the same way because here there are few things we have to take care of about it. Let me just give you some basics, of what we have to write in writing task. So there are four criteria. If we talk about IELTS writing task 2, there are four criteria and four things will be required. One is the TR, which we called task response, and how well you answer the question. The second thing is coherence and cohesion, which is a logical flow and linking. Third one is lexical resources, which are vocabulary use. And the last one is GRA, which we call grammatical range and accuracy. So these are the, types of sentence variety and accuracy will be required in order to complete the writing task too. If we talk about the school days, in the school days, we are not being trained or taught to use in the depth. Okay, so Gino, I hope I have answered your queries. Okay, now I have a question. Yes, someone says pros and cons. Yes, that's correct. We can use cons and cons like something which is correct, positive and negative aspects of pros and cons. These are the same meanings. Okay. All right. So let's move on the third segment, which is really important. And the third segment of IELTS writing tasks 2 is problem solution essay. Guys, anyone like to say something about problem solving essay? Anyone like to add on problem solving essay? Sundaram, you like to say something on this problem solution essay? What do you mean by this? Anyone have any kind of idea? Anyone to participate or anyone to can, Okay, so let me just brief you about it. Basically, you must, in this solution essay, you must explain a problem and suggest one or more solution. All right, so basically what we have to do, we have to identify a real world problem and offer realistic solutions. So let's take an example. You need to explain cause and effects if it's asked. Like, what are the problems of traffic congestions and solutions? Okay, we got a question from Tanu. Okay. All right, Tanu, I'm sorry, I'm unable to, saw your question. Uh, you can drop it on the message section and we'll give you the proper response and answers. Okay. So we are discussing about the problem solving essay. So basically, this problem solving essay is very essential. It's very important, and we have to be specific about the cause and offer practical, realistic solutions. So let's take one example. Uh, Here's a question: traffic congestion is increasing in cities. So what are the problem and how they can be solved or addressed? So in this question, we need to identify the problem, the main causes, and then we have to offer the realistic solutions. Okay, so these are the questions which are come in problem solving in essay. Or we can make a little bit more easy, like what are the problems of traffic congestions and solutions? So both are the similar questions, and these are the strategy we have to apply on it. Okay, now we are moving with the next segment, which is double direct question essay. Okay, guys, before we move move on the different section on the other section, anyone have any kind of query or concern related to what we have discussed now till now? Yeah, Shimroj or Ritik, We have Sundram as well. So guys, anyone like to ask something related to writing task 2? We have what I have, give the information on it. Yes, guys, any further question, any query? If not, then I will proceed further. Or you can do one thing, you can drop your question on the chat box and I will address those questions and help you and give you the answers accordingly. Okay. All right. So the other type of essay we are moving ahead, and this is called double direct question essay. Okay. So basically, what happened in this essay, you are asked to separate questions, answers both equally. Let's take an example. Why do people like extreme sports? Are these sports too dangerous? So we have to follow a strategy. We have to answer them and prompt separately. Like each answer should be in its own paragraph. Okay. So we don't have to mix the answer. We have to, treat each questions with one paragraph. Okay. And the detail, training will be provided once you join our demo and you join our classes, online classes, which we conduct on daily basis, Monday to Friday. Okay, guys. So this is something a kind of fifth segment, fifth type of essay in writing task 2, which students generally face in IELTS writing task. Okay. Now moving to the next segment, like how the band 7 plus essay structure. Okay, so guys, before we proceed further, before we continue further, I just want to know, any one of you have any idea about the essay structure? How we, structure the essay? Yes, guys, anyone like to answer? Yes, guys. Anyone like to participate in this? Anyone like to add something? Anyone like to say something? Okay. All right, Shamroj. So I'm moving forward. Okay. So this band 7 plus essay structure, it goes like this. First, we have to start with the introduction. We have to paraphrase the question plus thesis statement. We have to do this in 50 words. Okay. Then we have to move on, and then we have to start with the body paragraph one, which consists of main idea, explanation, and example. Okay. So this is body paragraph one, and then we move for the next paragraph, body paragraph two, which will be consist of supporting point, explanation, and example. And at the end, it will be the conclusion, which should be summary and restated opinion. Okay, so last will be the conclusion. So how it looks like: introduction, body para one, body paragraph two, and the conclusion. Now here's the catch. We are bounded with a word limit, right? It should not be less than 250 words and not more than 300 words. So this is something, IELTS marking criteria. So how we can fulfill this marking criteria? In order to, fulfill this marking criteria, we have to write the introduction in 50 words. Then we have to write the body paragraph, 100 words, body paragraph 200 words, and then the conclusion, it will be 30 to 50 words. Okay, so maximum should be 300 words, not less than 250 words. Okay, I have saw one message, but it got disappeared. So guys, I'm really sorry for this. So whatever, the queries you're having, just type it down on the message box and I will reply personally to each individual student. Okay, well, okay, now, uh, okay, we got a question in every essay. Yes, we got a question from the Ritik. That's right, Ritik. In every essay, we have to write the conclusion, because conclusion is the, is the summary and the restate opinion. So conclusion is required. Okay. So yes, conclusion we will be happy have to mention. Thank you very much, Ritik, for asking this good question and participation. Okay, now we are going to talk about uh, band descriptors, IELTS band descriptors. There are four criteria. So, guys, anyone like to share something about the four major criterias, which are IELTS band descriptors? Already we discussed about the IELTS band descriptors on the previous section, but anyone like to share something about what are the four band descriptors criteria? Anyone, Sundram or Ritik or Tanu, anyone having any kind of idea about it? Okay, uh, right. So let's move forward. So, guys, if you have anything to share about it, just drop on the message section. I will answer the query. So, I have already discussed before as well, but I'm again going to give you more explanation about it. So, there are four band descriptors criteria. The first one is TR, which we call the task response, how well you will answer the question. The second one is CC, which we call coherence and cohesion, which demonstrate the logical flow and linking. The third one is we call LR, which is connected with vocabulary use. And the last one, the fourth one is GRA. We called grammatical range and accuracy, which gives sentence variety and accuracy. So I repeat once again, there are four criteria for IELTS band descriptor writing task 2: task response, coherence, cohesion, lexical resource, and grammatical range and accuracy. So this will be, required in order to complete the writing task 2. Okay. Now let's talk about the essay breakdown. Guys, anyone having any idea about essay breakdown? Like, what will be the breakdown of the essay? Yes, guys. Anyone like to participate on this? Anyone like to say on this? Guys, if you want, you can drop a message on the message section. Okay, and again, I'm repeating. I will answer all the queries. Okay, so let me just give you a clarity about the simple sample of the very simple essay breakdown. Okay, so the first one is going to be, okay, we got a message from Tanu. Tanu, actually I'm unable to read your message at the moment, but definitely I'm going to answer it. Okay, so basically the essay breakdown goes like the topic you should restrict to reduce. Let's take an example. The topic should be should travel to be restricted to reduce pollution. So you have to show the strong introduction, then you have to highlight the structure and the coherence vocabulary, and then you have to compare good versus average writing techniques. The question will be like, uh, should international travel be restricted to reduce pollution? Okay, I repeat the question. Should international travel be restricted to reduce pollution? So, what will be the essay breakdown? First, we have to show the strong introduction. We have to highlight the structure, coherence, vocabulary, and then we have to do the comparison, like good versus average writing techniques. Okay. Uh, Guys, there are some common mistakes which we have to avoid in writing task 2. Maybe you are aware about it or not, but still, I like to give a brief glimpse on a common mistakes to avoid. So before I discuss about this very important segment of writing task 2, can anyone tell me like what are the common mistakes to avoid? Anyone, if you like to write something, you can write it down. But I will really appreciate if someone can speak. on this? Like common mistakes to avoid? Anyone? Any idea? Okay, you can write it down on the message section as well, on the back on the box as well. So let me just give you a glimpse of common mistakes to avoid. So we have writing. So the common mistakes should be the writing should not be under 250 words, because 250 words is required minimum. It should not be 250 words, and it should not exceed more than 300 words. So we have to keep our writing task between 250 to 300 words range. Okay, so this is we have to focus. 250 words minimum, maximum 300 words. Now let's move on to the next common mistake we have to avoid. Going off topic or mixing essays types. Anyone have any idea about going off topic or mixing essays types? Okay, so going off topic, if someone asks you to speak on international travel, sorry, to write on international travel, right? So you have to stick towards the international travel. It can be restrictions, and it could be reduced pollution or anything. So we should not give the example or conclude domestic travel related things. Okay. So we don't have to go off the topic, and we don't have to mix essay types. So you have to strict towards the topic. Okay. Now, uh, weak examples or general opinions. Okay, we don't have to give the weak examples or general opinions. Sometimes what happened, it's been observed that in the writing tasks to students, they just give the general examples or general opinions. So in order to complete the writing task too, the example should be strong, and it should be stick towards the essay. And general opinions, we have to avoid the general opinions. Okay, again, how we can make our examples strongs or general opinions, avoid general opinions. For this, we have IELTS classes going on, so you can join our classes and you can learn the strategy, because writing task 2 is where people generally unable to understand the marking criteria, and they just do the essay in the simple format. They don't know how to well construct the essay, and this is something very, I will say, challenging and easy as well. Okay, so we talk about writing under 250 over 300 words. We are talk about uh, going off topic or mixing essays types, weak examples or general opinions. Now, we're going to talk about the very common mistakes to avoid where student generally face: grammar mistakes, informal tone, and repetition. Okay, I repeat once again, guys: grammar mistakes, informal tone, and repetition. Grammar is basically students we face they do a grammatical mistake. The tone they use, the words they use, quite informal. Like let me tell you, like there are a few other things as well, and the repetition. So repetition should be we have to avoid. Hi Raman, how are you?
Hi Raza, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks for asking. I'm really sorry, there were again a technical fault at my area,
Right.
so I was not able to open my video.
No problem, you can continue.
Okay, great. So guys, we discussed about the grammar mistakes, informal tone, and repetition. And these are some basic things required in order to complete the writing task 2. Yes, guys. So any kind of question you want to ask, if you like to add on something, what I have mentioned on my session, or you want to give any suggestions. Raman, basically, I've asked the students to share their questions on the message section. So
Right.
will that be possible? Can you read the questions for me
Yes,
from the box?
yes. So we
And I
have
would
one
like to
question
answer.
from yes, Raza. So we have one question from Mohammed Simrose. So he was saying, sir, can you Please repeat paragraph 1. Please, how to write introduction after perhaps and thesis line.
How to write perhaps.
Introduction after perhaps and thesis line.
Okay. Perhaps basically this is a phrase. Uh, we don't write perhaps. So there's a structure which I already mentioned. We have to paraphrase the question, and then we have to write the main idea in body paragraph 1, the explanation and example. Okay, perhaps is a one kind of phrase, but this is not the formal phrase. So generally we avoid perhaps. We can use some other uh, phrases, but that depends upon the task. What is the topic? It's a opinion based, or it's a discussion. It's a kind of advantage, disadvantage, problem solution, or double direct question. So I will really appreciate if you can, share me one question, and I would like to answer. Yeah, Raman, next, please. Okay. All right, guys. Now we discuss brief about writing task 2. Anyone like to on something? Anyone like to share something? I will be really happy to answer, guys. And whatever the questions you have asked on the message section, I will definitely answer them. Yeah, Raman.
So, Raza, we have one more question from Junu Rai. He's asking how to know which essay is asked to be written.
Okay. Well, that is a very good question. That's an interesting question. So, how we can figure out that the question is what kind of question being asked, right? So let's take an example. Okay, so if there's any question related to opinion essay, like agree or disagree, okay, I'm taking one example. So if we proceed with the first question, agree or disagree, which is opinion based, uh, there will be a straightforward question asked, like, do you agree or disagree that this is the case? Or do you agree or disagree that, or somehow do you agree or disagree that this will be the case? Like social media is harmful, like chat GPT is, very making things very, what are the, like, do you agree or disagree that chat media is effective? So you will get notice, you will get an idea, you will notice, you will be, able to notice that this question is agree or disagree. So it will be clearly mentioned in the question itself. We don't have to worry about it. Okay. Now let's talk about the next one, next question, which if there's exams comes up in discussion essay, okay, in which we have to talk about both the ways, then there will be some question. There will be, the question will be asked at the end. Discuss both the views and give your opinion. Let's take an example. Like something parents should control their children's time, while others say it's their choice. So do you discuss both the views and give your opinion? Okay. Either you will get the question like this, or you can get the question in the other ways as well. Some says kids need screen time limits, others disagree. Okay, so you have to give your views and opinion. Okay, and yeah, the one of the major topic which we discuss in the essay, which is advantage and disadvantage. Okay, so either you will be asked what are the advantages and disadvantages of online education or online meeting, or you can also ask in a different way as well, discuss the benefits and drawbacks of a situation or idea. Either you will be straightforward being asked from the from the examiner, like what are the advantages and disadvantages, and the other way, if we have to identify, then there is a trick which we train our students in our IELTS sessions. So for the brief idea, for the brief strategy, I will recommend and suggest students to join our IELTS classes where they will get a better clarity about it.
Okay. Reza, there are many students who are watching us from YouTube. So I would
Mhm.
request those students that if you have any question or any query, feel free to ask or write a question in the comment box. And definitely Raza sir will be answering you those questions as well. Apart from that, Raza, you can also tell us when are we starting our batches, and what is the difference between joining a live class and our live batch?
Okay. The first batch has been started today itself, which is 7th of July.
Mhm.
And there's more upcoming batches. Okay. If we talk about the live session and live classes, live session is something, we are giving a glimpse of our classes, that how our classes will be. Firstly, secondly, you get a chance to interact with your trainer, that what is the level of your trainer, how he or she is having the kind of knowledge, what experience they are having. And if you talk about the online sessions, which we call say online classes are in explained in brief and depth, in which we conduct short tests plus weekly mock tests as well. So yes, classes, online daily classes are something very helpful. And we are also seeing some results in the past where students got the desired bands, even more than the desired bands. So online classes is something you will be explained in brief.
Hmm.
So this is what is a difference between the online session and the online classes.
So, right, students, I want to provide you with one update that apart from these live sessions, you can also take a free demo from our end. Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Connect with
Exactly.
Kashish. You can take a free demo. In the demo, you will come to know that what we are going to teach and in what pattern we are going to teach. See, in these live sessions, we are only just providing you information about the IELTS certain topics. We are picking a topic on daily basis and we are giving you information on behalf of that. But in demos and live classes, that would be customized as per your needs, the level you have of the English language and the IELTS. So from scratch to everything we are going to teach in our classes, in our sessions. You can join these live sessions on daily basis between 4 to 5, and for demos you have to connect with Kashish. She will allot you a specific time to join a demo. And for the batches, once you are done with the demo, Raza sir will provide you update that which batch you can join accordingly, according to your time, and accordingly we can manage.
Yes,
Right, Raza?
exactly.
And one more thing, like you guys are already preparing for IELTS, that's why you are here in this meeting. So there are two types of IELTS. You all know that academic and general. If people you are looking for work visa, you can let us know. And if you are looking for academic, especially for academic students, we have our WorldEdX study abroad vertical, where we have already did hundreds of applications and students are successfully studying their dream courses in their dream universities, right, with the help of WorldEdX. So you are privileged, you are here at the WorldEdX IELTS. We are giving you the opportunity to get the free counseling done from our expert counselors. We have dedicated counselor for each destination, and I believe that would be really grateful and helpful to you, because before you are preparing for the IELTS, once you do the application with us, you will be very clear that what score you need to achieve in IELTS exam in order to get admission in your dream university. So there is a specific requirement for each and every university, and accordingly you can plan your IELTS, you can prepare your IELTS, and you can get the desired band. Right, Rosa?
Exactly. And I need to add something on this,
Yes, please.
Raman. So here at WorldEdX, we are not just preparing you to pass the test. Okay, guys, we are preparing you to shine in every module. Okay, you will get a personal feedback, you will get a real strategies, and you will get a full support until the day you get your desired band score. Okay, from the scratch till the training, and till the you know. Booking your exam as well. So we will going to help you in every aspect, and we are here to set your goal. So you have to stay consistent and never doubt your potential, because IELTS is not a barrier; it's a bridge to your dreams, guys. So let's connect together and break the legs of IELTS.
Right, Rosa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not to add anything, or we can end this session today and then we'll
We
join
can end.
tomorrow?
We can end this session today, and let's hope to connect tomorrow
Right.
at the same
Tomorrow.
time with a new topic.
Right. What is the topic for tomorrow, Raza? Can you please shed a light on that as well?
Okay, sure. So for the tomorrow topic we are going to have is program for retaking IELTS 1 skill.
Right. So there is a new addition to the IELTS exam. Suppose if
Mhm.
you get less bench in one of the modules, you will come across a thing called retake. So you'll get the chance to retake that one specific module. For the same, we are having a detailed session tomorrow. I hope you all will join that session and you'll gain a lot of information about how you can apply, who can apply for that retake exam. Right?
Exactly.
So, thank you everyone for joining us today.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Junu. So we would like to have you tomorrow live on this session again. And if you want a demo, you are welcome, more than welcome. You can connect with Kashish for your demo session and we can schedule it accordingly. Thank you, everyone. And that's it from our end. Right. Bye. Bye all.
Bye. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, sir.